Well, let's now return to our top story this morning as that 26/11 trial nears an end, and let's go across to Tejas Mehta, who joins us from Mumbai with a guest. He has with him a special public prosecutor, Ujjwal Nikam, who has, of course, been instrumental in looking at this case. Tejas, go ahead.
Well, that's right. Ujjwal Nikam has been the special public prosecutor in this case, and not only this case, he has also handled many trial cases, so a lot of experience here. So congratulations, this has been one of the shortest terror trials in the history of India. Just 191 court hearings, 7 to 11 months you've completed. How do you sum up this entire trial for yourself?
See, I think that this is one of the fastest closure trial of against the terrorist people. I may say throughout the world also. This is because of for 2-3 reasons. For the first time, we have adopted the procedure of tendering the evidence by way of an affidavit of formal witnesses. According to section 296 of the Criminal Procedure Code, the prosecution is empowered and entitled also to tender evidence by way of an affidavit of formal witnesses. This has curtailed our time. Secondly, on day-to-day basis, we have conducted the trial. So after the courts framed the charge, we have completed this trial within 6 months. Let me make it very clear that in spite of the fact that accused Kasab had tried to delay the proceedings, prolong the proceeding by taking different pleas of defenses, like that was a juvenile at the time of the incident and so on. But ultimately, now today, formally the trial will be concluded and the court may pronounce the date of the judgment today.
But as you have been saying, let's go beyond Kasab now. The point of the prosecution also is to prove the Pakistani hand, the Pakistani link in it, state and non-state actors. How much evidence do we have to prove that?
Tejas, you will appreciate that when I finally opened my arguments in this case, I categorically made a statement that on the basis of the circumstantial evidence, not only on the Kasab's confession, but on other circumstantial evidence, one can draw irrefutable and irresistible inference that some Pakistan army persons are involved in this case. And I'm very glad to say that after this statement, after 7 to 8 days, David Headley also has admitted same thing, naming the names of certain Pakistani army persons. So one thing is very clear, that the security apparatus of the Pakistan are involved behind the terror attack of 26 November.
But sir, do we have enough evidence to prove it in a court of law? That is the question.
Of course, that is what I said. We have established in the court of law in Indian court, though we have the several difficulties, that Pakistan is not cooperating. Not they have, returned extradited those Lashkar-Toiba people who have hatched the entire criminal conspiracy. In fact, they are now trying 7 people.
My last question to you, sir. Kasab has made several statements doing many flip-flops. How will this affect the case?
See, Kasab is a very trained military commando. He's bound to take different stands. I pointed out even to the court that Al-Qaeda manual is being separately printed for guiding these terrorist people. And there are separate lessons are given to all the terrorists. And therefore, Kasab was bound to take all these type of pleas for his defense. And I must say that all his defense are failed.
Okay, that was Ujjwal Nikam, a special public prosecutor of this case, saying that Kasab's flip-flops will not have any impact on the case. We'll get you lots more throughout the day, the last day of the trial. But let's take a short break before that.
Tuba.com